So hi there, welcome to lesson 6. And this time around, we're not really learning a command, we're just learning the by sort prefix. The by sort prefix. And what does that mean? If you remember when we talked about the command syntax in module 2, you can reference that. We talked about the command syntax in module 2. We had already mentioned um, the syntax, and by sort was one of them. So you can use a certain group of variables, to explain, to get some details at certain levels. That's how it works. So let's see the function of by sort. By sort basically helps you to execute Stata commands. Sorry, I will move too fast. Execute Stata commands based on groups formed by a variable or a group of variable. So it's a prefix. It's not a command. It's a prefix, not a command. So it's just for you to note that difference quickly. So the syntax is by sort var list, and then establish the start command. Now it doesn't really work for every command, I must say that quickly, but there are certain commands, especially the types we are looking at, that it works for. Some of the commands especially that we have used. So we'll try to also try this out so that it can give us some more instantaneous information. So it's basically about completeness in this entire module. So I'm sure when we go into practicals, we'll understand it better and better. So just examples: by sort shape, tabulate color; by sort color, summarize shape; by sort shape, count. So things like that. So please note the colon that comes before the command, and that's why I try to embolden the command. But by sort has to be a variable, which could be categorical or continuous, but ideally it's supposed to be categorical, and I've explained that before. Sometimes it's string, that's fine too. If the string is ordered, that's fine. So, but it's rarely continuous variables that you use for by sort. So, but there must be a variable or a group of variables that is going to be used. So in the practical session, when we work on our do files, we'll look at these two, and hopefully we're able to tie everything together. So thank you. We'll see you in the practical session soon. So hi there, welcome to the final lesson for this module, or final major lesson. Anyway, major lesson, by sort. We're looking at the by sort prefix, and it's just for us to be able to see other ways of measuring completeness. So we've done a bit of complication with preserve and restore, and hopefully you'll be able to apply it not only to contract, collapse, but even keep and drop. So we'll try to tie things in the main practical session together, and hopefully we'll be able to reach some very deep waters so that we can establish the knowledge of this data management in a deeper way. Okay, I will not waste so much time. We're looking at the by sort prefix. Like I had mentioned in the theoretical session, basically what it does is that it looks for preferably a categorical variable and sometimes a string variable, and uses it to do a command. So let's try it. By sort race, and just do count. Now the results are better shown, or how it works, when we're in this window. So let's do that. So this is how it works. So it gives you race is white, the count; race is black, the count; race is other, the count. You see that? So that can work. So let's add married to it, and I'm sure you can guess what it will look like. So let's run again. So when race, let's scroll up a bit. So when race is white and married is single, this is the number. When race is white and married is married, this is the number. So it just gives a breakdown of stuff. Let's use the summarize command. which I think is just an overkill in my own opinion. But it goes to summarize based on those combinations. So, and it's always listed out there. Now, please, because the screen is folded, I think I'll just copy this out so that you can see that it's not. It's because it's folded and we're trying to look at both sides. Let me paste the command in the command window here. So by sort race summarize and then enter. So this is what you will get. You will get it doing it for each of those combinations. So you see, they're quite a number, those combinations. That's how the by sort works. So based on the combination, preferably categorical variables, sometimes string variables. That's how it works. So you can count within the groups, and definitely there'll be an understanding. Now, if you remember the union command union variable had what we call missings, and we're going to deal with that in the next module or two. So just watch out for that. We'll come back to some of these things again, but we go step by step until we get to very, very deep waters and you enjoy the experience of your life. So basically, note that too. I think we should just leave it here for now, and in the practical session we will touch everything again, and hopefully we'll be able to move into deeper waters because we are going deeper and deeper and deeper. So please bear in mind the spirit of this entire module. We are checking for completeness. We are checking for completeness, and it will greatly help us. So I will emphasize a bit more on some of these things when we tie everything together in the final practical session. So thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the practical session where we'll take probably a couple of data sets, look at them, and then hopefully we will now reach some common understanding of things we need to do. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.